Well, we've missed an entire week, so I bet we've got lots to catch up on. Let's see what news we've missed. Right then, new gun coming to Fortnite. Fortnite patch 2.5 release. Fortnite adds a giant bear parachute. Fortnite launches season 3. Fortnite battle pass now available. Backpacking Fortnite, servers down. Fortnite servers back up. God, it feels like a Fortnite waiting for news that isn't about Fortnite. I just want something that isn't Fortnite.
Out.
Fortnite it is. Remasters and remakes are a trend exponentially growing in popularity. In recent weeks we've seen Age of Empires, we've seen Shadows of the Colossus and Secret of Mana all getting the remaster treatment with varying levels of success. Some remasters actually do a good job of touching up old games to make them more palatable for a modern audience, while some updates make the game completely unrecognisable and fundamentally change what was good about them in the first place. So are remasters and remakes a good thing? Well, unsurprisingly, I'm on the fence. Remakes and remasters have been around for a ruddy long time. My personal earliest memory of them is in Super Mario All-Stars for the SNES way back in 1993, and it doesn't look like they're going anywhere. Only this week we've heard that Burnout Paradise will be joining the 2018 Remasters Club, along with ToeJam and L, Medieval, Mega Man, Dark Souls, Catherine, Fear Effect, Shenmue, probably. The list goes on and on. If it keeps going this way, we're going to have more remasters than we have news articles about Fortnite. But it's easy to see why these could be a good thing. On the last episode we discussed a topic dear to my heart in game preservation, and remasters, if done well, can be an excellent means of conservation. But another obvious plus to remasters is introducing titles to new gamers who either don't have access to the original games or hardware, or perhaps find the low res, low poly nature of older games a bit harder to swallow. Remasters can also help catch you up on an established series that has a new entry coming out soon. The Nathan Drake collection, for example, was an excellent jumping in point for people interested in Uncharted 4, but with no clue as to what the games were about. For publishers this is great as it's relatively cheap to produce and it increases the potential market for your new and more expensive to make game. Which all sounds very nice, but sometimes I can't help but be a bit cynical, which is upsetting because it messes with my usual cheery and sunny disposition and makes it very hard for me to write another chapter in my self-help motivational book, 50 Shades of Yay. One of the potentially more egregious consequences of the rise in remasters is a stagnation in creativity. Retreading the same gameplay ideas is never going to stir inventiveness in people, and it's sad, for me at least, to see remasters of games that are only a generation old, on hardware that most would easily be able to find for cheap in a lot of different places, or via backwards compatibility. A lot of the time I feel that these remasters are there just to plug up holes in a publisher's release calendar. When news of a Burnout or Dark Souls remaster are considered big news and get people excited, you have to sometimes wonder if perhaps we've hit somewhat of a visionary brick wall. But we vote with our wallets, and I for one will be buying Dark Souls Remaster on the PC, the PS4 and the Switch, so I've only got myself to blame. And whilst I'll always prefer new experiences or even sequels to remasters, I can't help but feel nostalgia and excitement when I see these old memories of mine being brought into line with new tech. And given the ongoing success of remasters and remakes, they're not going away anywhere anytime soon. Speaking of remaking things, making old things new, I want to remaster my Nan because she is taking longer and longer to get my coffee. Hey gamers, thanks again for watching. Hello to new subscribers, almost at the 200 mark now, very exciting. So tell me your quick thoughts in the comments. What do you think of remasters? What's good about them? What's bad? What are your favourites? I really like the Ocarina of Time update on the 3DS. I thought that was really good. The updates were nice and subtle. It was still fundamentally the same game. What else did I like? Actually, that'd make a good top 5 list, actually, wouldn't it? Maybe I'll keep it a secret. I'm gonna keep and I'll do a list of that one day. So yeah, thanks for giving me some of your time. Like and subscribe. If you do like the video, like and subscribe. Give it a share. Help me out. And I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.